One mistake I see single ladies make over and over again is ignoring the patterns. Patterns don't lie. Patterns hardly change. Most times, patterns grow and multiply. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Justina Fada, your favorite marriage and relationship coach. Today, I'll be looking into the dangers of ignoring patterns in your relationship. And I see a lot of singles make mistake along this line. Really, you don't need to. Do not ignore the patterns in your relationship. Do not. Do not marry potentials, rather marry patterns. What are the patterns you see in your current relationship? What are the character traits that your partner is showing now over and over? What you see displayed in the life of your potential partner? Are they positive traits or are they negative traits? Every marriage that ended up in separation, divorce, the signs were always there. The patterns were always there, but both or one of the partners choose to ignore those patterns. The red lights are always there. In my course of work as a counselor and as a relationship coach, I have seen over and over that over 70% of the cases of divorce, separation, and even broken relationships, it is because they ignore the patterns. The patterns were there. Now, how do you know the patterns? Very simple. Observe them closely. Ask questions. Don't be just so consumed about this love, 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 love. Open your eyes wide. Observe. Ask questions and pay attention to their response. Don't try to embellish the response or the things that you're observing in the life of your partner. Is this person proud? Does it listen to people? Or is it the kind of person that is so opinionated that he does not listen to any word? Is he or she domineering? Is he always right? Is it either his way or no way? Is it either his view or no view? Is it either his opinion or no opinion is taken? Now, these things will show you what to expect. Is he always borrowing? Is it that before his salary comes, he's already finished? Does he show signs of violence or abuse? Has he ever threatened to slap you? And don't say, oh, he has, no, he didn't slap me. Oh, he has not even threatened to slap me, but he threatened to slap someone. If he has ever made a threat to slap you or even someone else, know that these are signs that this person is hot-tempered. And eventually one day is going to give you a hot slap. A lady broke an engagement because her fiance slapped a man on the road. She was a very smart lady. She is a very smart lady, very wise. And she was prompt to take action because what he did showed that even though he hasn't slapped her in their relationship, it shows that he has the capacity to slap, to beat, and to even afflict all kinds of injuries on her. It shows he can inflict injuries on her. If he can do it to a total stranger just because he mistakenly barged his car, then it shows this man is really abusive. So because she is a wise lady, she ended the relationship. But some people were like, oh, he has never beaten you before. Why will you just end a relationship like that? Now, if he can do it to an outsider, if he can do it to a stranger, what stops him from doing it to the person that he will be with all his life? Because the truth is that so much familiarity, when you are too close to someone, it breeds familiarity. And sometimes if familiarity is not well managed, it can bring about taking people for granted. And that is the reason why sometimes you see people tend to abuse the people that are closest to them. So if he can do it to a total stranger, even when the man was saying, I'm sorry, you can't just only imagine what such a man can do to his wife. So she was smart. She ended the relationship. And I was happy for her. Is he verbally abusive? Is he always insulting? Always belittling you? Making you feel small? Or even if he's not doing it to you, is he doing it to others? Is he doing it to others around you? Is he doing it to others around him? Is he doing it to his neighbors? Is he doing it to his family members? Is he doing it to his friends? If he's doing it to them, you know that he will also do it to you. It's a matter of time. Now, most times, people bring out their best foot when they are in a relationship. Then when they finally marry you, they feel they have trapped you. They feel you are now theirs, so they can do and undo. So be careful. Don't ignore the signs that you are seeing. The patterns, don't ignore them. Because patterns don't reduce, they increase in marriage. Hello. Ask yourself this question. Ask yourself this question. Ask yourself this question. I'm asking this deliberately for 3 times to show seriousness. Do you like the patterns that you are seeing in your partner? Can you cope with the patterns that you are seeing? If you cannot cope with what you're seeing, don't take an inch further. Like I said earlier, patterns don't reduce, they increase in marriage. If he has threatened to slap you, now that he is not married, is not yet married to you, after marriage, you can be sure he will not only slap you, he will beat you up. Patterns increase. In marriage, they don't reduce, except by the special grace of God. You know, many go into unsettled relationship. Many ladies settle for less. They marry the kind of men that they shouldn't marry because they think they can cope with it. You may be thinking that you can cope. My sister, you will not be able to cope. You are better than this. You are better than this. Guess what? A broken relationship is better than divorce. Another reason why ladies settle for less and they go for people that they should not go for, they go into relationship with all the red lights on, is because they think they can change the man. You are not God. You can't change anybody. You can't. Even God needs the permission of man to change him. So you can't do that. Don't go into a relationship hoping to change the man. So what should you do as a wise lady? Watch out and notice the patterns, because they don't lie. It shows you what you will see in future. Ask yourself whether you can live with these patterns that you are seeing. Is it the kind of father you want your children to have? Mm. Do not reject the wisdom of God that is coming to you today. I'm going to cut this video because I don't want it to be too long. Now, I want to encourage you. Get counseling. Get trained. Most importantly, don't ignore the patterns. Open your eyes. Look and see. Be sure what you're seeing is what you can deal with. If you cannot, please pause. Better still, break. You have value. Learn to appreciate yourself and stop settling for less. Hello everyone. Thank you for staying to the end of this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please, this is a good time for you to subscribe, because a lot more is coming. I'm here to guide you, to help you, and to equip you to build the relationship of your dream. So subscribe to my channel and also turn on the bell notification so you'll be the first to be notified as soon as I drop a new video. God bless you. Have a great relationship in the name of Jesus. It is well with you. See you in another video.